What's cracking YouTube? Primal here, and today guys, I'm going to be going over my go-to loadouts for Season 4 of Call of Duty Mobile. Before then, if you're new, make sure you hit the sub button, like button, turn on notification button for those who have returned. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Alright, hang on a second. So, my loadouts will be covering both search and destroy and respawn, so let's crack into it. These are not in any preferred order, these are just the way I have them. So yeah, first we'll hop into the locust builds. So first one will be for MP respawns. Here is my locust build, feel free to use it if you want. Here's my other locust build. This one is for search and destroy. As you guys can see, I do not have the laser on it. That's so I don't give my enemies intel of where I am sniping or scoped in at, so I can try and get a read, or if I need to scope in and try and get a read, my laser's not giving me away. So yeah, alright, next we have the DLQ. DLQ is the other sniper I use for both search and destroy, same build, and it doesn't matter. I don't run FMJ for some reason, but I just prefer fast switch. I could run FMJ, but I just prefer fast switch for some reason. Hang on a second. Next, we have the Holger. Holger I mainly use for wallbang ability on maps such as Fine Range for hardpoint, or if I know where enemies might be for search, I'm going to try and pre-fire wallbang something, see if I can get any intel potentially. Instead of disable, I would say run FMJ or disable. It doesn't matter in my opinion which one you run, because they're both really good and I highly recommend them. So yeah, next we have the Makarov pistols. Now guys, you might be thinking, Primal, the Makarov pistols are not a main gun. Well, in my opinion, even though they're secondary, they are kind of like Kimbo Phoenix, Kimbo Deagles, but not with the range of Kimbo Phoenix back in the day of how strong it was back then. So yeah, still, honestly, in my opinion, really strong go-to. This build is basically same thing me and a bunch of other YouTubers I'm seeing are rocking. I've tried running single with just seeing how it feels, but Kimbo is the way to go on the pistol, so highly recommend it. So next we have the OTS-9. This is my zero recoil, zero recoil with good strong mag size. Yes, the iron sights are pay win, but even with the base, it is still zero recoil, and I highly recommend using it. It is really strong. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the short I made of highlight clips with this build. So yeah, next we have the DRH. Now you guys are thinking, Primal, why are you running the DRH? DRH is trash. It got buffed this season, and honestly, it can keep up with the meta. It's the buff it got of ADS spread, and all. It's honestly strong, and I highly recommend using it. This is the build I use. You could change it and swap it for the 30 OTM mag, but here's the downsides and all. But yeah, 25 is what I'm rocking right now. I sometimes swap to 30 round if I need to, but yeah. Alright, next, KN44 is still meta. It's the second, it's the run up to the Krieg 6 in my opinion. Strong stats, and the 3-shot range is stronger in my opinion than the Krieg sometimes, depending on map. Here's a build I rock on the KN44. So yeah, there you go. Feel free to use it if you want. Next, we have the QQ9. This is the build I've been rocking. Got some nasty clips with it. Highly recommend using it. 45 compared to 30 round 10 millimeter mag, it does wonders, and you can pre-fire low if you need to. So feel free to use this build if you want. Next, I also apologize if my voice is hoarse or I'm soft on mic. My voice has been going all day, so I apologize. So next up we have the CBR Cosmos, well CBR, so here's build I'm rocking. You could also change disabled out for the laser. Swap this for this. And so yep. Honestly, CBR is still strong go-to in my opinion, so yeah. Next. So next we have the Kilo 141. This is my personal build for Kilo 141. Yes, I've used Tectonic's build, straight up laser beam, but I just prefer the more open strafe ability in my opinion. Yeah, I do get hit markers sometimes, but that's the way life goes in a way, and this build is good, but yeah. Next. The Craig 6, in my opinion, is still a strong, viable meta weapon to use. Highly recommend it. Here's build. Yes, I'm running no laser just for the because that's why I run in S&D, just so I'm not giving away my position and I can just get a clean beat on people. I would love to run the laser, but this is the build to use. Yeah, the firm grip tape did get a nerf, but in my opinion, it is still strong and all, and I highly recommend you use it. So, yep. Next, we do have Cordite. I've been testing out Cordite and all. In my opinion, it's a runner-up in SMG. Could be the cousin to CBR. If you know how rock CBR, you should be good with rocking Cordite. I know Native Skills and a few others have been rocking Cordite, so shout out to them. And I've been watching them and seeing what they do with it. It honestly is a strong gun in my opinion if you can hit the upper body shots. So yeah, next. Uh, so in second but not last, we have the M13. After buffs the M13 got, here is build I run. One of you guys mentioned I should run the, I think it's silenced barrel, or I can't remember. I'd have to look back at chat. But yeah, personally, the reason why I'm running heavy barrel is for that 35% damage range. The ADS bolt spread increase. That's why I know certain stocks did get buff. Which one was it? I believe it was the RTC Assault Tactical that got buff. I'd have to look at the previous patch notes, and if I'm wrong, I'm terribly sorry. But the reason why I run no stock is just for the additional movement speed of strafing and all, because I do love strafe with AR sometimes. So yeah, 40 round mainly because large mag B got a major penalty of the plus 15 reload time, but the double stack is really good. Yeah, it does give me silence, so if I am in search and destroy, it allows me to sneak around corners if I need to reload. So yeah. And finally, last but not least, it is this PP19 Bison. Probably one of the easiest guns used in game, in my opinion, not going to lie. Or if you need a gun to warm up with in rank before you start sweating, recommend the Bison. Here's the build I use, so yeah. Alright, sorry if I rambled and stuff. Hopefully you guys have a good night, or day, or wherever you are in the world, and I will catch y'all later. Sorry for my voice being hoarse, and hopefully it gets better soon so I can speak clearly. I've also been running some scrims, like just small little private scrims, nothing major and all. But yeah. Alright, catch y'all later. Have a good night and see y'all later. Peace.